The world is screaming at you right now. It shouts that you need a celebrity endorsement to make your brand explode, to dominate the market, to become untouchable. But deep down, the burning truth gnaws at you like a relentless fire. You see the cracks. Celebrity endorsements drain budgets the size of small countries, deliver fleeting moments of fame, and leave you empty-handed when the smoke clears. The disconnect between you and the consumer grows wider, louder, more suffocating every day. You're stuck in an endless loop, pouring millions into glossy campaigns that vanish like mist, while your competitors quietly leverage something you keep overlooking: micro-influencers. They are the overlooked, the underestimated, the invisible engines of authenticity that crush the old system to dust. Listen, the problem is not just who should promote your brand. The problem is this entire marketing game is rigged around illusions. Your audience craves connection, raw honesty, stories that don't feel like ads, real voices that speak their language and mirror their struggles. You are told to bet on stars, on fame, on scripts crafted by agencies chasing their own paychecks. But here's the cold, brutal truth. People trust people like themselves, not flawless celebrities in some fabricated dream. If you haven't tapped into micro-influencers yet, you're bleeding dollars and losing relevance. Now is the time to rip off the blindfold and wreck the system that chains your brand to outdated myths. Here's the secret you were never told. Nailing your marketing isn't about the biggest spotlight. It's about precision. Finding those micro-influencers whose audience is tightly knit, fiercely engaged, and ready to act. These aren't just smaller promoters. They are warriors of trust, operating in niches too focused, too loyal, too sharp for celebrity endorsements to ever touch. These micro-warriors will melt your barriers, punch through skepticism, and ignite explosive word of mouth that your shiny celebrity face can only dream of. But you don't get this magic by throwing money blindly. You get it by building real partnerships. By giving micro-influencers the tools, the freedom, and the collaboration to become an extension of your brand soul. Not demographics, not vague categories, but the tightest, most loyal pockets of customers or followers who mirror the values you breathe every day. They aren't your puppets, they are your co-creators. Forget brief, forget scripts, make them your allies in a war against mediocrity. Now here's the battlefield manual, your step-by-step order to annihilate the old guard and seize this moment. First, identify your tribe. Dive deep into social channels, forums, niche podcasts, where your ideal customer hangs, talks, complains, dreams. Here is where micro-influencers thrive, embedded tightly in communities bigger than some celebrities' entire fan bases, but richer in trust. Second, stop thinking in terms of reach alone. Reach is a lie. What matters is engagement, real conversations, genuine reactions, zesty debates, emotional responses. A micro-influencer with just 10,000 followers who ignite a wildfire of conversations in their niche is worth 10 times a celebrity who racks millions but generates fleeting likes and zero loyalty. Demand clear, detailed analytics on engagement quality. Yes, metrics matter, but only if they reflect true influence, not vanity. Third, invest in relationships. This is not marketing by transaction, it's marketing by transformation. Don't hand them a script and walk away. Co-create campaigns with them. Let them tell their story honestly. Let them fail and learn with you. Give them freedom to experiment. Make them intimate partners in your journey, not hired hands. When micro-influencers feel owned by your brand mission, their audiences feel it too, creating loyalty impossible to buy with ads. Fourth, amplify authenticity like your survival depends on it, because it does. Forget perfect glossy shots. Embrace flaws. Reality wins. When your micro-influencers show the behind the scenes, their daily struggles, their honest opinions, they build a fortress of credibility around your product. That fortress is immune to skepticism. That fortress turns followers into believers, buyers, evangelists. Fifth, leverage diversity relentlessly. The old world worshipped homogeneity, one product, one face, one tone. The new frontier exalts difference, Seek micro-influencers from multiple backgrounds, geographies, ideologies, and identities aligned with your brand values. This richness propels your marketing past tribal lines into global resonance. Diverse micro-influencer alliances make your message unstoppable and relatable everywhere. Sixth, don't just bet on promotion, build movements. The power of micro-influencers is not individual fame, it's collective momentum. Orchestrate collaborations among your chosen micro-influencers. Let them spark each other. Create networks that amplify each voice, unite similar missions, spark viral communities. Suddenly, your brand ceases to be a commodity and becomes a cause. Something people fight for, something people live for. Lastly, measure everything but obsess over long-term impact. One-off campaigns are dead. The game you're playing now requires persistent investment in the ecosystem of relationships, trust, and shared purpose. Track the ripple effects, repeat purchases, referrals, social mentions, real consumer stories. Let your metrics evolve beyond sales and clicks into real brand influence. Because that is the new currency. If you fight this battle right, micro-influencers do not just compete with celebrity endorsements, they utterly destroy their relevance. They degrade the whole outdated economy of illusion. You become the brand rewriting the rules, breaking the mold, leading the future. The rare few who refuse comfort and compliance. The few who demand freedom from the status quo and relentless transformation. Feel that burn inside you? That raw tension that screams you were meant for more than the tired, empty promises of old-school marketing? That pain is your power. Channel it. Use these steps like a weapon. Build not just campaigns, but movements. Network not just clients, but disruptors ready to reshape entire markets. This is your moment to transcend the illusions, defeat mediocrity, and unleash a marketing revolution powered by real people, real trust, and unstoppable connection. Your competitors are stuck in yesterday. You're on the edge of tomorrow. Grab the strategy you just heard and slam it into your brand's heart. No hesitation. No second guessing. Transform frustration into fierce action. Because in this new era, micro-influencers don't just win. They redefine the very game, and you have the power to lead that charge. The question is no longer whether micro-influencers can beat celebrity endorsements. The question is, will you rise and rewrite marketing history, or will you watch from the sidelines as others take what rightfully could be yours? The future is raw, real, and ruthless, and it belongs to those who dare to be different, who dare to be authentic, who dare to be relentless. Don't just watch this happen. Be the force that drives it. Step up, break free, and let the micro-influencers carry your brand into the era of true connection and unstoppable growth.